Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. This is one of the videos of week 15. We're so close to the mid to the vacation, and I wish you the best of luck, inshallah, my dear friends. Today we have a grammar lesson. Let's share my screen to see what do we have. It's a so simple lesson. Guys, we're differentiating between two different ideas. One idea here in which I say I study English, and another one I say, do you study English? So our lesson today is to differentiate between the first and the second one. In the first one, you should have a period at the end, and this is what we call statement. Okay, oh, just write S as a symbol. And the second one, I'm asking. I say, do you study English? And this is a question. So today, this is our main concern. You have to mark some sentences as a sentence and some others as questions. So what's the difference? The difference is that in sentence number one, I give a piece of information. So I say, I study English. I teach you something. Now you learn that I study English. While in the second one, I'm asking, I don't know. I'm asking a question. I'm saying, do you study English? So here, today we're differentiating between sentences and questions. If I give you information, that's a sentence. If I ask you about information, that's a question. Okay, now let's see the presentation to see how what we're doing. Here, as we said, we call it declarative and interrogative. So declarative is from declare. You state something, you tell me something. And interrogative is when you ask questions. Okay, so in page, we're studying page 66 and page 72 now in this video. So next to each group of words, you're going to just add a period or a question mark. That's task one. In task two, you have to write, is it a sentence or is it a question? If it's a sentence, you add S. If it's a question, you add Q. I'm gonna do the first one. Are the winters long in Arctic? Is this a piece of information I'm giving or I'm asking about information? I don't know. So I say, are the winters long? No, I don't give you information. I'm asking. That's why you have to add question mark and yes, and to write Q for question. So this is what you're doing in the first exercise in page 66. While in the second one, it's so easy because you have four words and we need you to use any of them next to those words to make a question. So the question title or heading said, add one word from the box to make each statement into a question. Write the new sentence, use correct capitalization and punctuation. So you have some possible answers because you can say, can the people catch fish in frozen lake? And you also can say, will the people catch fish in the frozen lake? Okay, so both can go for the answer. And the second one as well, they take them home for a feast. So you can say, do they take them home for a feast? Can they take them home? Will they take them home? All are correct, guys. And of course, you know that all are questions. Now I have a selection, I have a passage, and I need I'm gonna ask you some questions. In the beginning, they said read the selection, they read each question that follows the selection. Decide which is the best answer for each question. Mark the space for your answer, for the answer you have chosen. So here, you go for question one. What change, if any? Do you see that word, if any? It's so important, guys, because wait, when I not have any change, so the sentence is correct. I don't need to change it. So what change, if any, should be made to sentence one? You have to go back to sentence one. What is your favorite lake for fishing? And you have a question mark. And they ask you, will we change capital what into lowercase what? Should we change fishing question mark to fishing full stop or period? Change fishing question mark to fishing only with nothing be after it? Or you make no change? Of course, you're going to choose the right answer. And so on. Question two, question three, even when you go to question four and five. So here, this is the end of our video. I would like you to just tell me one piece of information you learned today. Yes, thank you so much. It's true. If you give me information, that's a statement. If you ask me about information, that's a question. If you give me information, you have to use dot or period at the end of your words. If you're asking me about anything, you could add a question mark. Thank you so much, guys, and good luck.